Hey, what's going on, guys? Super Melloman Gaming back with another video, and today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get rich on a game called Ultimate Driving on Roblox. So, a few things you guys need to know before we get started with getting the money. You do not have to be on this specific game I'm on. As you may know, Ultimate Driving has over 4 games. They actually have over 5. They have about 6. They have over that. A lot of them are in beta right now, but they have 4 main games. Let's just go with that. But you can be in any Ultimate Driving game that gives you currency, and that works on all the games. But basically, though, I do recommend, it's suggested that you be on the game called Ultimate Driving Kuratuck, which is actually their newest game that just came out not too long ago. It was in beta mode for a long time, which means it was in a mode where you had to pay to join. But now it is out to the public, and now it's free. But basically, though, why you want to be on this game is because go on the map here. Oh my gosh, there we go. It won't let me move around on the map. However, though, the creator is working on that. But the reason you guys want to be on this map specifically is because, as you can see, Route 13 here, it stretches all the way from down here. It goes way farther than up here, so it goes all the way up. So that's why you want to go on this map, is because you can go down this long stretch of road. However, though, you may be asking me, well, Westover has a long stretch of road. Why can't we do that? Newark has a long stretch of road. Odessa, Delancey, they all do. Yeah, they all do. But here's why you want to go on this one. You want to go on this one because, well, let's just say bounty is definitely a big thing. If you're paying off bounty, then you're losing money. So you're definitely balancing it more so on getting money than losing money, because bounty's not that expensive to pay on here. But you don't want to get bounty, alright? Trust me, you don't want to get it at all, because you can get arrested, alright? Now, you might be thinking, well, you're a little hypocritical. You have 63 bounty. No, 69, excuse me. You have 69 bounty. That is from a different game from earlier. I haven't quite paid that off yet. But there are no policemen on here, so I'm not that worried about it. But definitely, why you want to be on here, there are no bounty cameras whatsoever along this stretch. You go on Westover, the long stretch of road, there are numerous security cameras. Alright, you go on Newark, tons. Odessa, even more. Not really. Odessa doesn't have that much, but still, you get what I'm saying. And, you know, you basically, though, you just want to make sure that you go on this one because it doesn't have any along the stretch. Not even one. I'm not lying to you guys. There are a bunch in Fort Landing, which is, I'll show you, it's over here, definitely to the west. But basically, though, don't worry about it. If you go on here, you are absolutely getting, you know, no bounty whatsoever if you're going down and forth this long stretch. Now, there are 2 suggested places to spawn, or else you'll have to drive all the way over here. I recommend, though, that you spawn in either Swan Quarter or Kuratuck. You can spawn in Fort Landing, and there is a town up there called Halifax. You can't really see that, though, because you can't move the map. But I recommend that you spawn in Swan Quarter or Kuratuck, mainly because you're on the stretch of road that you're going to be doing the back and forth driving on, let's just say. Okay, so if you're not spawned here and you really want to without driving, feel free to drive. You might get money that way. It really depends how far the drive is, because you may know every car gives you a certain amount of money per mile, and we'll get to that in a second. But I recommend, though, that you spawn here. It's just a whole lot easier, and you can go, you know, get here a lot faster. But if you don't spawn here and you really want to, Swan Quarter or Kuratuck, which is a few miles up north, not even, you want to make sure that you go to the jobs section over here on the left. It is the briefcase, the 4th one down, jobs. Click that, and then click citizen. Join application. I'm not going to click it since I'm already here, but it could take you to a different spawn that you don't want to be at. There are 4 spawns in here, so you have a 1/2 chance of getting to where you want to go altogether. Just make sure, though, that you get here or there, or else you'll have to drive all the way down here, which is not a problem, but you might just want to get here faster. Car shop. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys the trick on driving, but you want to know some stuff before selecting the car. Alright, you want to know which car to select. Because you might be thinking, hey, if I get this lawnmower, you know, I mean, I'm going to get rich driving up and down this stretch of road. Like, I'm going to get so rich off of this. Like, ooh, 10 miles an hour. Ooh, 15. Ooh, yeah. you don't really want to do that, trust me. So don't select any car. You got to know which car to select. If you're new to the game, yes, you're automatically going to have the sedan. Not so sure about the old sedan. I know the Jeep is free, I believe so. Jeep is probably the best option to go. Here's the thing about the Jeep, though. It's definitely not the fastest, and it's definitely not the one that gets you the most money. So, what you want to do is you want to calculate, I kind of did the math a little bit, but you want to know which one is the best to get. Obviously, the one up top here is the MP4 12C Can-Am. That's actually the one I want to get. In fact, I'm very close to getting this. I am roughly 12,000 away from getting this car. Right now, though, my fastest with the most money paid is the Diablo. As you can see, I get $876 per mile, and it goes 150 miles an hour. So yeah, but if I was gonna get this, it would go 25 more miles an hour, and I would get plenty more money per mile. Alright, so I recommend you get the top one if you can save up for it. However, though, say you only have the Jeep. It's going to take a long time to get up here, alright? It took long enough for one that gives you $876 a mile. Imagine having to do that with 198. That would be about 8 or 7 times the work. Alright, 8 or 7 times the driving, just to get up there to get this MP4 12C Can-Am. So I recommend you get the one with the most speed, the highest speed, and the one that gives you the most money per mile. Okay, guys, so Diablo is the one I'm going to be using because that's the highest one I got. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing about driving. It's going to be, I know you're going to say, well, you know, this isn't fast at all. It's faster than you think, guys. You might be thinking this is taking hours when it's only been 20 minutes. I know how it feels. I've been doing this ever since yesterday, and I only had for 200,000 yesterday. Now I'm at almost 1 million. So it gets you up there fast, and I was only up there a couple hours. I was only on here a couple hours yesterday, a couple today, and I'm almost there. So in 4 hours you can get almost $1 million. All right, so don't think it is a long time, I know, but if you add it up, guys, every dollar counts. Now there is a rumor that pressing the X button gives you more money than not having it on. I'm not exactly sure. I've only heard that from a few people, but it might actually legit work. So try using the X button and see if it gives you more money. I have noticed, though, I think I'm getting a little more than earlier, because earlier I wasn't using the X button. So try using the X button, guys, and it might actually work. Okay, guys, because it won't hurt you. Alright, it won't hurt you to have your emergency blinkers on. So remember the X button. If you don't know the controls, they're in the settings down here. Alright, I believe they are. Yeah, no, they're not. Alright, well, they're somewhere. Help. Yeah, they're right here. Help. Alright, but yeah, guys, this is how you get money. You just drive back and forth, and it really works. It's gonna take a while. You gotta understand it's gonna take a while. This is the best method I know. There are a couple other ways of getting free money. One of which is to have a friend follow you, and that gives you quite some money. And that only gives you 500 actually, so definitely use this more. Like you can make an alt account, go on, I don't know if you have a phone, but here's the thing about phones, they don't optimize this game. It will literally crash your phone. Don't do that. But if you had another computer, maybe a laptop or something, then yeah, make an alt account, do that. But this method's a whole lot faster, and it's just more reasonable. And another method, and you can't really control this method, it automatically happens to you. When you join the game, you get a bonus after being AFK after a couple days, not after being AFK, excuse that part, but after not being on for a couple days, or after a couple days in general. Like even if you're on one day, but then the next day you join, you're gonna get money. So just know that, alright, guys? And it's about $1,000 to $2,000, somewhere in that range. It varies, I want to say. I don't really pay attention. I'm just like, yeah, I got money, alright? But basically, though, all you need to know is this is the most valuable method. This is the one that will get you the most money. And it is the one that actually, no, it's not the one that takes the most amount of time. The one that takes the most amount of time is the one that literally gives you money right after you join. You know, your bonus. And that happens, I believe the bonus is daily. I don't want to, you want to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's daily. Daily or every 2 days, every other day, I don't know. But, yeah, definitely use this method. It works, trust me, guys. And the good thing is you're not getting bounty for it. So definitely use this method. I highly recommend it, and a lot of other people use this method. In fact, one of the top, I think he's #1 on the top, miles driven, and he has tons of money, and this is the method he does. So definitely, if you want to get up there, you got to do this. But he does that like all day. But shout out to Builder, some numbers after his name. I don't know the numbers. But I think you might have seen it while I was at the spawn. But shout out to him. He's done really good, and I don't want to say he has the most money, but he definitely has the most miles. All right, guys, but definitely use this method. So leave a like if you like this. Definitely share to people who are poor. And donating does not work because, well, they could be simply rude after you donate. They could be using you. Just don't donate, guys, unless there's someone you know, and unless you want to be very generous. You can do that. Like, being generous is not a bad thing, but it's just the fact that they might, if you don't know them, they're strangers. So I wouldn't donate to strangers on this game at all, because a lot of people are greedy on here. So I just don't think it's a good idea. And besides, this method is really easy. It's not hard to make money. But yeah, so definitely share, and as always, subscribe to watch all my other videos and to see all the videos coming up. Alright, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on another video later.